So the brand new War Tycoon update is finally out, featuring the brand new Patriot anti-air truck. With this, they also have added napalm bombs, and there's also a few other things that will be mentioned in the changelog, which I'm gonna be going through as well, because there are a lot of things which I will have to go through in other videos and etc. But today I'll just be going through the update content, and I'll also be showing you guys the fastest way possible in order to get the Patriot anti-air truck in the fastest way I can. So anyway, let's just jump right into it. So, jumping right into the game, as we can see a screenshot on the screen right now, the Patriot update, it has the new Patriot AA truck and the napalm bombs featured, which were added to the F4 Phantom, but also we had one new background music and some several bug fixes which all of us have previously asked for. So jumping right into the game, let me give you guys a little bit of a review based on the stats of the Patriot anti-air truck. It is a mobile anti-air platform with rapid fire missiles, 16 air lock-on missiles, its speed is 1, its health is 2, and firepower is going to be 3, and it can hold up to 3 amount of people. And it costs us exactly 600k cash to claim it once you guys of course complete the task. The task that I'm going to be going through in today's video is going to be the destroy 45 enemy helicopters, and I'll show you guys the fastest way to complete this later on in the video. But first, let me give you guys a little bit of a review on the Patriot anti-air truck, which this might be probably the biggest vehicle out of the garage vehicles that we currently have, and I really do like this because you guys would be able to actually zoom into it, which actually cancels the recoil whenever you guys want to kind of try to kill the enemies in a faster amount of time. So here is a look at the exterior on how good it looks. I really do like how this exterior looks, especially for the Patriot anti-air truck. I definitely prefer it over the Panzer, but also it does have actually a lot of people that can get inside of here, if I can actually get inside the vehicle. So we have exactly 2 passenger seats, but there's also 1 driver, and the passengers cannot really do a lot. And by the way, I believe around 4 shots will be able to destroy an ML24 Hind, and 5 shots of this will be able to destroy a F35. But again, I will be testing this in a different video of a Patriot anti-air truck versus of course the Panzer. Anyway, jumping into the new vehicle, which I would also like to show you guys that has received some changes, it's going to be the F4 Phantom, which let me spot it in for you guys really quickly. It is currently ranked as the 5th best plane in the game, but let me spot it for you guys. It's going to be having 2 napalm bombs and 2 lock-on missiles, so let me show you guys right here. As you guys can see, the design has also changed because the napalm bombs are appearing different than the ordinary bombs, and let me show you guys exactly how it looks once we drop them on the ground. So as we have it here, and basically what it does is it kind of like creates fire for everybody, so it's kind of also hard to see inside the fire. But the best thing about it is once you actually get inside, this fire will actually start killing you and it will do damage to you, which is actually a really cool feature. So one thing which I'm actually not exactly sure about, if once we do drop the bombs of the F4 Phantom, wouldn't actually be able to damage the people with the bombs and also the fire, and we will again be testing this some other time. But I do really like the F4 Phantom. I might have to start using it a lot more, as it is definitely now gonna be good for defeating infantry. Anyway, now jumping into some helpful strategies for actually being able to complete the challenge and being able to get it as fast as possible, in fact. And I say, guys, that you would be able to get this vehicle in around 30 minutes or so if you follow a few strategies which I have for you. So first up, I know there's definitely gonna be a lot of planes flying around, and the best tip I have for you guys is either be using the most powerful helicopter slash plane to either defeat the planes or helicopters in the sky, or you could use something like the tanks to shoot down the sky, or even use the Panzer. I'd say using the Panzer S1 in order to defeat these vehicles the fastest amount of time is definitely the best strategy that you can have. However, this is only for the solo players, because there are a lot of better strategies for players who actually do have a lot of friends to do this with, or you could even get your own alternative account to do this with. So one of the strategies which I would suggest you guys is to spawn Lakotas on your alternative account, or get your friend to actually spawn in a Lakota, and you guys could come in with like a tank and basically just destroy the Lakota over and over again. And I gotta say, this is probably the fastest strategy you guys can have, because the Lakota does take the least amount of parts and it is able to spawn it as quick as possible. And the reason why I say it's better not to kill the planes instead of helicopters, because the plane crates actually do take a lot longer to spawn in, and the helicopter crates do take a lot less time to spawn in, but also it makes it a lot more easier to get these crates, because there's a lot of bases which you guys could also steal them with. And here's where we're moving into another strategy to make this a little bit more quicker for you guys. You could go up to other enemies' bases and basically steal the crates and kind of add your own crates or your add these crates into your friend's account, so it's much easier to spawn in even more of the helicopters, so you guys basically have an unbelievably big intake of them coming in until you guys finally complete the challenge of getting 45 destroyed. Anyway, that is probably the best strategy which I have for you guys. If you are a solo player, that it's best off to just use the Panzer and wait until the perfect moment to strike, or maybe even spend the Robux on this if you guys have any. Anyway, that's the strategy I have for you all, and this new update has a lot of big changes and bug fixes and all that stuff, which I'm gonna be going into another video to do this, because there's so much to actually go into. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below which strategy you guys use in order to get this anti-air truck, and tell me in the comment section if you did like this update, because I personally really like it. And congratulations to War Tycoon for hitting 31,000 players at once at today's update. Anyway, that's all I have, and I'll see you guys next video. Have a great rest of your day.